To show you what I mean, to show you both order and chaos can emerge on their own from a simple system with feedback, I'm going to do what seems at first glance like a rather trivial experiment. This screen behind me is connected up to the camera that's filming me, but the camera in turn is filming me with the screen. This creates a loop with multiple copies of me appearing on the screen. This is a classic example of a feedback loop. We get a picture in a picture in a picture. At first it seems fairly predictable, but as we zoom the camera in, some pretty strange things begin to happen. The first thing I notice is that the object I'm filming stops bearing much resemblance to what now appears on the screen. Small changes in the movement of the match become rapidly amplified as they loop round from the camera to the screen and back to the camera. So even though I can describe each step in the process mathematically, I still have no way of predicting how tiny changes in the flickering of the flame will end up in the final image. This is the butterfly effect in action. But now here comes the spooky bit. With just a slight tweak to the system, these strange and rather beautiful patterns begin to emerge. The same system, one that's based on simple rules with feedback, produces chaos and order.
The same mathematics is generating chaotic behaviour and patterned behaviour. This changes completely how you think about all of this. The idea that there are regularities in nature and then totally separately from them are irregularities, and these are just two different things. It's just not true. These are two ends of a spectrum of behaviour which can be generated by the same kind of mathematics, and it's the closest thing we have at the moment to the kind of true mathematics of nature.
I think one of the great take-home messages from Turing's work and from the discoveries in chemistry and biology and so on is that ultimately pattern formation seems to be woven very, very deeply into the fabric of the universe. And it actually takes some very, very simple and familiar processes like diffusion, like the rates of chemical reactions. And the interplay between them naturally gives rise to pattern. So pattern is everywhere. It's just waiting to happen.
From the 70s on, more and more scientists began to embrace the concept that chaos and pattern are built into nature's most basic rules. But one scientist, more than any other, brought a fundamentally new understanding to this astonishing and often puzzling idea. He was a colourful character and something of a maverick. His name was Benoit Mandelbrot. Benoit Mandelbrot